Today, I woke up at 4:44. Very spooky. I had a nightmare. I had a nightmare that the IRS was coming to go take all my money and repo my house because, I don't know, tax evasion or something. Listen, honestly, nightmares as an adult isn't as scary as what it was when I was younger. Back in the day, I used to have some wild nightmares. And since it's already spooky season, I might as well just like make a video because I need to shit something out, having getting in creativity. I thought it would be fun to talk about some of the most memorable nightmares that I've had in my life, And I'm not talking about like, little weenie hut junior ones like, horror movies. I'm talking about like real life. I'm talking about real life, okay? Very spooky. Number one, the fear. When I was younger and much, much, much more innocent, I was terrified of something, a creature, a disgusting thing that still hunts me to this day. Spiders. Listen, bro, spiders was so fucking terrifying to me. I don't know why. Every single time I see any of them, I would immediately want to just burn the house down with how much, so much anger is in my heart for them. You know what I mean? Daddy long legs, paws, black widows, terrifying. Any other bug that kind of looked like a spider, I would just scream. I would scream. That's it. So I remember watching this one movie called, Charlotte's Web, and I remember being all like, "Oh, these animals are super cool." Until I realized that the main character was a fucking spider, and it was terrifying, dude. Like I didn't know what to do, genuinely. And I was watching it, and as a little kid, I was just like, "Bro, why do they put up with this, bro? Murder that thing." And then it died at the end, and I guess everybody was sad, but I was rejoicing. Honestly, I was rejoicing right to the bank. I was happy as fuck. I got my little annihilators, and I was excited. I was happy as hell. You know what I mean? That same night, however, as I jumped inside my bed, put the covers over my body, checked around to see, twice, double check, check. I looked around and I didn't see any spiders. But as I closed my eyes and I started to slumber, I seen it. Let me paint the picture. It was a regular ass night. I was going to bed. I closed my eyes and entered dream world. As I woke up inside my dream, I walked around. I got my favorite pancakes. And then I looked to the side, and my mother wasn't the one that was preparing it. It was a big ass spider. So then I ran for my life. And then I got woken up because I guess I was freaking out so much that I like fell off my bed. And my brother was all like, "Hey, yo, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to go to sleep." And, I couldn't go to sleep that night. I told my mother the next day, and they all fucking laughed at me. L parents, dude. L siblings, too. Like, my brother, he didn't give a fuck. Nightmare number 2. The toy. This other dream wasn't necessarily a dream. It was just a fear that I had back in the day. I had like a infatuation with monkeys. All right, chill out, bro. Chill out. I know exactly. Okay, chill out, chill out. Like I loved monkeys. That was like my favorite animal to this day. You know what I mean? Like that's why I watch Planet of the Apes every single year that it comes out because that shit is gas. Hey, yo, stop with the. Okay, chill. Anyway, monkeys were super cool to me. But for some reason, when I seen them at the zoo when I was about 7 or 8, I was terrified of them. And it stopped being my favorite animal for a little bit. And honestly, it's mostly because I used to watch like a Curious George, and I feel like Curious George is such like a cute guy that I was just like, all right, bet, like he chill. But I didn't know monkeys was like really that vicious, that malicious, like in real life. They was throwing shit at people, and like it wasn't very sanitary, and I was super like a neat freak back then. So like I think I just had too much, bro. It was like it was disgusting.
Brother,
Anyway, when I got back home that night, I went to sleep, and as I awoke in my dreamland again, I was bombarded, I was jumped, I was touched by a bunch of random ass monkeys. and that freaked me out. And of course, I'm like a very wild sleeper, so if I get like a crazy dream, I'm kicking, I'm screaming, I'm like tripping out. And then again, my last brother, he fucking wakes me up, and he's all like, "Hey yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm just like, yo, I had a dream about monkeys, and then he fucking laughed at me, and then he went back to sleep. He told me not to do that again. Like, bro, I have like sleeping problems, dude. Like, you ain't gonna help me, man. This make me pissed off at my brother, bro. I'm about to call him. Last and certainly not least, this is one I'm embarrassed to even talk about because I know as a grown ass man I can literally beat his ass. But when I was younger, I was terrified of the devious, the treacherous, the ugly ass dog that was named Chuckles. Okay, not Chuckles. Chucky, man. Chucky was terrifying in my opinion, bro. And like, I know he's literally just a very short inanimate object with a knife. And like, I've literally gone more dangerous places than like him. I've been the Chirac, dude. Like, like nothing gets any more dangerous than that place. You feel me? But the thing that made me so scared of Chucky back in the day was because, again, my older brother, L fucking brother, he used to play the first 10 minutes of Chucky every single night right before I go to bed just to fuck with me. And the thing is, he didn't like Chucky either. He was also terrified of Chucky, but he would purposely put it on so I can watch it, and he would close his eyes and freaking cover his ears until it gets to the part where Chucky kills the first guy, and then he like switch it really quick, just so I can get terrified. And honestly, that's L Brothers, but like at the same time, why was I even scared of Chucky when I had dolls of my own? You know what I mean? Like I had like a little Curious George doll or whatever the fuck, or like a stuffed animal that I used to sleep with. But I was terrified of that specific guy. And then every time I went to like the mall, and we went to like Spencer's or like freaking Hot Topic, the Chucky doll will always be propped up in front of the door, so I wouldn't even be able to walk in the fucking store. And then my dad will like force me to go in there because he'd be all like, "Oh, don't be scared, it's okay," because he really got a kick out of fucking terrifying me for some reason, like the dad, I guess. I don't know, bro. I remember this one night I was real scared of that Chucky movie that he put on, man. I'm still thinking about it. I went to sleep, and as I awakened, all my toys came to life. It was like Toy Story, but it was the fucked up Toy Story. They were running around. They took like a bunch of forks and spoons and knives and stuff. Mostly the spoons was terrifying. Like, ew. It was actually terrifying. And then there he was, the ringleader of it all, fucking Chucky. And he ran up to me and he said, "You want to play a game?" And I was just like, "Bro, that's not even your franchise. Like, Saw gonna fucking hit you with that copyright strike, bro." And he beat the shit out of me, dude. And like back in the day, I couldn't imagine myself like getting like brutally shanked or anything like that. So he was really just fucking piecing me up, like he was giving me that Mike Tyson in prime, you know what I mean? And honestly, I was so scared, man. That was the one time that I actually like pissed myself from like a fucking nightmare thing, you know what I mean? And to be fair, I was like 5, so
Brother,
like that's regular. But I was so
what's that?
terrified, and after that day, and how
What's that,
flipped
brother?
out I was, my brother never played Chucky until I got a little bit older, and then he thought it was funny again. But he left me alone for at least like 3 months. So like older brother, I guess. Anyway, that's all the nightmares I feel like sharing today. But there is one more that I would like to share, but y'all not ready for it yet. Anyway, part 2 next year or some shit, or whenever I feel like doing spooky stuff. Bye. Also, thanks for hitting 50 subscribers, that shit is pretty cool. Also, happy Halloween. I kind of wanted to make a video kind of spooky or whatever the fuck, because yeah, I like money. Be safe out there, y'all. You know. And if you're not watching the Halloween, you should still hit the like or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. If not, like, fuck you. All right, bye.